Adler is therapeutic. I think we can all attest to that. I get the sense that in the beginning of the year, all your faculty members go to the lounge and they're like conspiring and vowing to not only teach you acting, but to actually make you a better person. And that's very much in line with what Stella Adler had in mind. And I love this place. And I feel like any kind of progress of that sort starts with teaching you how to breathe. I feel like that is so significant. I feel like that has been like 40% of my time here, just trying to figure out how to breathe. And the fact that I'm not, and I haven't been, it's just like the first thing I give up when I'm nervous right now, or like heartbroken or anything. It's just like, all right, I'm not breathing anymore. Since I can't just show up at like a movement or a voice and speech class here at Adler, I do the next best thing, which is a bunch of yoga. And I love yoga. It's very, very good for me, beneficial, awesome. I learn a lot from it, but I'm not yet immune to some of the language around it. Some of it still kind of sounds like BS. And you get it's kind of out there, like even for an actor. It's like you get the occasional instructor that'll go like, all right, so now gently bow your head down to greet your vagina and thank her for all the blessings that have. And it's like, I'm not yet talking to my body parts, but maybe we'll get there someday. And they'll be like, lift your arms up from a positive place. You don't even know what that place is, but they mean well and they know what they're doing, so you just go roll with it. So I do yoga, yeah. I was in a relationship about 1.5 years ago, and super in love, like very much head over heels. And this relationship coincided with me like settling into my late 20s and thinking that that's a big deal because that was the oldest I had ever been. So I was like, okay, this is so big, and I have to like make decisions and settle down. And I'm like already in love with this dude, so why not just dream away? I want to marry him. Yes, I want to like start a life with him, and by starting a life with him, I mean like having 7 kids with him, and like all with his eyes because I love looking at them. And pretty, like gone, far gone. Until one day, he decided to break up with me. And it happened to be a Valentine's Day, and it was right there at Studio E, so like, like insult to injury. Okay. So what do? You just cry for like a month and do a lot of yoga. That's what I did. And I have the most amazing yoga place. It's in Brooklyn, and it's the most inclusive place ever. You really don't feel like you have to buy $100 yoga pants just to feel safe, or like wear no makeup kind of makeup because like everybody's judging. No, it is a non-judgmental space, and I love being there. So this was like, what, February 19th, and I'm still pretty raw, and I go to yoga, and I set up my space right by the wall to the left, because I just might start crying like at any moment, so like I want to be kind of on the side. And I look around, and it's an all-women's class, which is wonderful. I feel safe around women, and the instructor comes in, and she goes, okay, I want you to meditate on this idea that what you give is what you receive. All right, so I'm thinking I'm about to receive $15 of enlightenment. Well, I'm all in, that's why I'm here. And so the class begins. It's a bit challenging, and like we're having a hard time getting in some poses, and I hear these women like grunting, and we're sweating, and like heavy breathing, and like I feel like we're in this together, like we're doing this journey towards our, like enlightenment or whatever, and we're in this together, and I feel this community, sense of community, this kinship starting to bloom in this studio, and I feel great, it's like I haven't been thinking of this guy for the past hour, wonderful. And and there's a lot of breathing, which is great. So the instructor goes like, inhale the setting sun, and wonderful, I inhale the setting sun. And she goes, exhale any anger you might have, and I'm like exhaling a bunch of anger. it's great. Okay, so we get to the end of the class, and we're lying down, shavasana, and she goes, gently lift your right knee up, place your left hand on your right knee, twist to your left, look to your right. And that's what I'm doing, and I can see all these beautiful women that had been a part of my journey towards a better healing self and made me feel less alone. And I look and I see all these left hands kind of winding down towards me, and all these left hands happen to have a diamond ring on them. And like wearing this ring band on them, and like the diamonds are glittering in the setting sun that I thought I had just inhaled. And that's like what comes to realization. I'm like, okay, we are not in this journey together. They're like 11 steps ahead of me. They have built for themselves, but I feel like I have been denied, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna feel sorry for myself. And I'm like at this point where I'm like inhaling envy, exhaling contempt. It hurts, you know. It's like you don't want to be there. You wanna heal. So I remember what the instructor had just said. She said, what you give is what you receive, right? So I try to give myself a little faith. Like I try to inhale some kindness towards myself, because otherwise I'm like, what else are you gonna do? And like exhale some of that fear of dying alone. It's probably not gonna happen. Likely not. And yes, you know, what you give is what you receive, especially when you're giving it to yourself. So keep that in mind. That's my 2 cents. Be kind to yourselves. After class, as I'm walking home, I check in with myself, like, what have you learned today? I mean, it's still there, you know, like I still hate that jerk. It's like there, but from a positive place.